guys exit the house, you are immediately greeted by Kintar, who is kind of sullenly, hands in his coat pockets, kind of walking up to the front of the house.
Hey, buddy, where you been?
As I approach, I assume like I'd have like seen them like before we get into like speaking range, and I want to like know like what I can like perceive of like their demeanor when they see me, like what their attitude to me is.
How are you guys acting? Actually, make an insight check.
God, fuck this guy.
13.
13. How are you guys feeling with a 13?
I'll let B go first.
So, I was about to say, like, I mean, for B, being a blood hunter, like, I mean, it's kind of like just the job.
Yeah.
But with this being his friend and this being the first time this has occurred, he is, like, not necessarily off-put by him or scared by him at all or anything like that. He's just, like,
Worried for his
kind
friend.
of concerned for his friend.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to, like, outwardly immediately show it. That's why he just kind of, like, asks, like, hey, like, where you been?
Yeah. And you.
Fezzik looks exactly like he would every other day.
Nice.
Doesn't think about it as much.
As it
He's carrying his stuff.
crushes a beer as he walks out of his house, and he's like, let's hit the road.
Get to your awake. Let's go.
It's just I had to go hunt, but if we're leaving this place, then I'm ready when you guys are.
You didn't hunt enough last night? As I kind of pull my hand up. Went a little out of control there, buddy.
Yeah, honestly, pretty bold of you to immediately go back out and transform right after everything. Do you not remember any of that?
No, you don't remember any of it.
Oh shit. Oh.
What are you talking about? I mean, we fought those monsters, but there was nothing for me to feed there.
I kind of look over at Fezzik for a second. I just kind of like go like,
You tried to feed.
Okay, well,
I
all right.
I see the bite mark on him.
I mean, I was immediately gonna be like, maybe we shouldn't tell him, but okay.
No, we're getting this out in the open. If another person in this party's gonna bite another person, we're gonna talk.
Okay.
Gintar, you
All right.
I don't know the
what?
full story of it,
didn't-
but you went a little
didn't get
crazy.
biting or get bit, so I'm staying out of this. I'm just gonna back up for a sec.
Yeah, last night after we fought those monsters, we were all about ready to go inside, and you looked feral. Looked crazy. Looked like a wild animal.
You changed.
No.
You changed.
Well, I changed to fight the monsters, and we won, and
then you turned on us.
we were walking back to your parents' house.
And then you turned on us.
I don't remember anything after that moment.
Yeah.
Are you saying I did that?
Yeah, that's why you woke up unconscious, because we had to knock you out.
I mean, I've lost control before long ago, but even then, I would have faint memories of what I did.
Do
No,
you
I know.
remember the full moon
Normally
last
you've
night?
been pretty decent about getting better about controlling it, but
I noticed at the Coliseum that there was a full moon, but I felt nothing. The whole time I was in my head wondering why I didn't feel the natural urge that I would normally feel.
Do you think it's because that whatever field last night that cut off magic, cut off your ability to change until after we beat it? Because you changed as fast as that untune went away.
I don't know. That's why. And then I pull out of my pocket like the piece of like the anti-magic lens that fell and I picked up in the last session. I pull that out. They say that's why I wanted to bring this with me, because I plan to investigate it. I don't know if so, that might be very valuable to me, but I'm very interested in learning, the properties of this material.
And I don't mind if we go ahead and hop on the road. I know we got a little bit of a journey back to Lerwick, but we need to have a little more, I don't think just stopping the curse is gonna help you. I think we need to figure out why it's happening. Because if you don't remember, and the only thing I remember is getting bit, something's going on.
Well, this has never happened to me before, and I've never seen that storm from last night. I had never seen that before, so I have to believe that they're related.
But Kintar, we were told by Fetzik's dad that there's a place we should probably go check out for you that might help.
Where?
The old wolf forest? Traversing to Flocastroza?
I'm not excited either.
I don't know if
I'm not excited
there's any
either.
help for me there.
Well, we're gonna go
If
there.
there's no help, there's at least knowledge. And that's what we need right now.
I'm not excited either.
But let's not worry about that yet. Let's go ahead and get on to Lerwick. Got a few supplies, and we'll probably need to hit some whenever we get to Lerwick too, but we can at least relax. I was going to ask you, I think we had talked about this before with Gravy's character.
Mhm.
There is someone in town that makes, child holders. Right?
Yeah. I
Baby
mean,
Bjorn?
it would be a, it would just
baby
be
Bjorn.
like a baby Bjorn.
The child holder.
Yeah.
Like a
Fezzik
cup
calls it
holder.
a child holder.
You
He
could-
doesn't have that
you
big of
You
a
could
vocabulary.
probably commission one of the, like the seamsters or seamstresses in Lerwick to be able to do that.
So you're just gonna use Gravy as a shield? In
No, I won't use
combat,
her as
you're
a shield.
like, hit me!
I'll put her on my back, but it's to carry her around. She's kind of, I don't know if it's narcoleptic or what it is, but she passes
big
out all the
word.
fucking time. Yeah, I
She-
know, right?
She's like, you look back at her and she's like staring off into nothing.
She's just
Just
looking
to
at a
make sure we
butterfly.
keep track of
Yeah.
her. Sometimes it's a little tough, especially for me. I can't see the bitch half the time. You just gotta put her on and take her with us, because you gotta make sure she stays with us. Gotta pat her on.
That's
head.
what the
She's like,
carriage is for.
Well, yeah, but the carriage can be parked away. Last night, if she was still on the carriage when the Coliseum happened, we would have had to make a ways away trip to get to her.
I
Her
mean,
leg broke last night. Throw it in the baby Bjorn, whatever the hell you guys called it, and
well, I mean that's
Just-
exactly what we did. I carried her.
Yep.
yeah, but it makes your hands are free if you have her in the baby Bjorn.
I guess.
It seems kind of crazy to me, but do whatever you want to do,
It's
man.
crazy, but hey, it could help. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. That's
Well, you need to
keep
get
it
one
going.
that's like adjustable, that adjusts to your
McBee, what is
size.
up with you and your characters and wanting to always carry or be carried by another character?
You are small and I am big, or I am small and
Like
you are
it's
big. We are
it's
carrying
always
one
every
another.
single character. Like every single character.
Absolutely.
I was thinking about this, and for some rules for when you have her in the backpack, essentially, if you enter combat and you have her on your back, your rolls to like your AC, if a character rolls to attack you and misses, it then defects to her AC.
Oh, do not take her then. You're gonna
Her
get
better
her
AC's
fucking
better.
killed.
Listen. I'm not just gonna put her in there. We're gonna have a chat about it.
Well, she
once
also
she's
has to. It also
back
has
to
to.
reality.
Yeah, it also has to, like, it has to clear both of their ACs to be able to hit them.
Yeah.
But
Her AC's better than mine anyway.
yeah.
By like 4 or 5 points too. But yeah, we'll talk about it. I'm not saying I'm gonna throw her in there immediately, but once she's back to reality, then we can have a discussion about it. I just thought it was a good idea. I saw a mom holding a kid last night at the Coliseum. I was like, that's a good idea.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Inspiration hits at the weirdest moments.
That's right.
That's very true.
Hey, you're not off the hook, mister. We still have stuff to talk about. And I hop in the car.
I look
After I say
over.
that.
I look over at Kintar. I'm like, as far as I'm concerned, we're square. and I go and I get in the carriage.
Okay.
As
As
the guy without the bite mark.
right, as Kintar, they got into the cart. Kind of Gravy followed him in. You've kind of interacted with the horses more than
Oh,
anybody
God.
else has, and
How
so
much
at
longer
this
do
point,
we have for these guys?
you can tell that there's something off.
Oh God. damn it.
They are lumpier than you remember them being.
Oh.
And when they step, they kind of warble a little bit, almost like they're gooier than
Nope.
I want to
they
feel
were before.
them.
It's
Are they
I'm
still
covered
as solid?
I go over to Fezzik. I'm like, Fezzik, can we get a snail?
They're still a solid, but it's like a skeleton covered in a gelatinous something wrapped in a
water
film.
bed?
Yeah, it's a water bed. It's a water bed with a skeleton. Like,
No.
uh,
No.
As soon as B says that about get a snail, I forgot, and I want to run back inside and grab Gizmo and bring him with me.
yeah, you run inside, kind of shoulder the door
We're
open,
bringing
and
Gizmo?
when you pull him off the floor, he like, yeah, and you kind
Come
of
on, little buddy, you're coming with me.
Don't you think your mom might want some company while she's staying at the? Okay,
He's
whatever.
the leader of the.
He's gonna be morphing soon, anyways, and changing. I might as well see him in the last few days of stale. He's been mine since I was a wee youngin.
I mean, that's fair. Can we hook him to the front of the carriage?
He's too small for that. He couldn't carry me, but
He's
I'm bringing
also a
him along.
snail, dude. How slow do you want to go?
Hey, they have
Hey,
snails
sometimes
pulling their carriages here, don't they?
Sometimes the snails can be
Yeah.
fast.
Fuck you, Trev.
Especially- You don't have to be that fast, anyway.
I mean,
But
no,
they
the
make sure
size.
you stay. They're sturdy. They don't get off the ground. They stick to it.
Yeah, Trev. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah, think about that. If we could, we might be able to get him to like go up the side of a cliff, and the fucking carriage will just hang off the back of him as we fucking go up the side of it.
Oh my god.
I'll
Feel
say
like
you guys are
Skyrim
having
forces
this
that.
conversation as the cart starts moving down the road. Like,
Did I
Wait,
get? I seemed like I was in the
Are we
driver's
seriously
seat.
taking these horses?
I
If
mean,
they
we
were,
use
we
them
had
till the
them for a
wheels
month. It's
fall
only
off.
been like a week and a half.
Has it only been like a week and a half?
Hasn't been
I
too
feel like
long.
I feel like
2
they're
weeks,
gonna.
it's been about 2 weeks.
I checked them out. I think
I
we
was
got a little
wondering-
bit left.
Okay,
Hopefully
I
we
was
can
just wondering
find
if we got
him.
enough mileage off of them that they'll make it.
You can tell that
Been
they're
about 5,000 miles.
you can tell that they're deteriorating a little faster than a month.
See, I
Should,
fucking
well,
told
we
you.
can
I
link
told
back
you.
up with that old man and
Well,
re-up.
Or
when
we
we
could
get-
get some
or
actual
when- I
horses.
was about to say, or when we get to
I'm really
Lerwick.
liking these horses.
I don't.
Maybe-
I don't.
Maybe
Hey,
Lerwick
Trev.
has some horses for the champs, you know?
Yeah, honestly. Well, that's. I mean, we don't even need horses for the champs. Maybe we just like.
Well, I'm saying we
honestly-
can get it for
Okay,
free.
guys. No, guys. Hear me out. Hear me out. We get a couple of coffee tables. They can run. We hook them to the front of the carriage.
Yeah, but what about when we're sleeping and they start taking off towards a dungeon? There goes our cart, and especially if we have gravy in said cart, everything's gone.
That's a fair point. Okay.
All right.
Uh,
Well,
the
we'll
sound
yeah, I
take
say
the
it's
horses
just the
in my
vibe.
way.
I see when we get to Lerwick, then yeah, we see if we can get some real horses.
I thought we all agreed that fake horses were the way to go.
Well, no, we
Fake
were lying
horses
to
are
that
the
old
best.
man so that way we could get cheaper horses. Can you mark?
Lying's okay when it's for our benefit. It's
I was
fine.
about to say, did you not pick up that whole situation? It's okay.
I mean, I'm not sure we can afford real horses, but yeah.
I can definitely afford a real horse.
You
We
guys,
pull our money together.
you guys.
And also,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no. I wasn't going to say anything.
Uh,
I just started and then.
as you guys continue down the road, the super narrow pathways that you guys traveled on, as you approach them, extend away from the mountain wall. That is how the giants get out. The stone floor itself, that was once a narrow pathway, literally extends away from the mountain, giving you a wider
Fall
berth.
Guys?
Uh,
If we're playing Fall Guys, and
Right.
just fucking all going like this.
It takes you a couple of days to travel back to the city of Lerwick. When you get back, it is calm. The water is brightly shining off of the sunshine, and the rivers that kind of run alongside the road are quietly burbling as you pass. As you enter the town, you can see kind of over the top of some of the other buildings the roof to your guys' establishment. As you approach, you get within maybe 20 feet of the building when the horses become transparent, shiver, and
Wait, what did they look like? While they were
Did they
trying to
have any
carry
last
out?
words?
Oh fuck!
they. I'm glad you said something.
Bullshit! Fuck shit! The other one's
You-
just
you
every single
being-
word it can before it dies.
You being at the front of the carriage, notice that the horses notice that they're about to disappear. Kind of experiencing their death very, very quickly. The long, thin one kind of turns to the short, stubby one. They kind of turn to each other in unison, and the long one turns back to you and says, "Tell our brother we are waiting for him." And then,
The fuck? Did you guys hear that?
Have you just had the exact same reaction all of us had in fucking real life, bro?
No idea what you're talking about. I'm just scratching Gizmo's belly.
Oh, what was that, Kentar?
I'm not
Say
sure if that was nonsense or apparently these
Oh.
horses had
those fucking
a
horses
family.
talk?
They
What did they say?
they said I had to tell their brother something.
Well, what they say? What did they say though? You had to tell their brother what?
I don't remember.
I'm gonna fucking slit your
was-
throat.
I was more just shocked. I immediately when they said brother, that blew my mind, and everything else kind of
Oh,
left.
Trev, this is just Trev right now. This isn't Kentar. This is just Trev being honestly shocked.
Can I do a history check to see if I remember?
they said, "Tell our brother we are waiting."
He said,
What the fuck?
I don't know if there's some kind of fake horse afterlife or what. I don't know. Or maybe is the old man their
Wait.
brother?
Tell
B.
our
Maybe the
brother
old man's
we
their
are
god,
waiting.
and they go
B.
back to the horse land.
Make a perception check for me.
Oh fuck you! This is such bullshit, dude. I hate this. Why do you always do this like me?
You got family problems, boy.
Dude, if B is their brother,
Wait.
that's gonna be crazy.
is their
Wait.
Make a perception
Wait.
check.
No, wait. You said the horses both turned back and looked at Kintar and said that?
Uh huh.
Motherfucker. Oh, perception check. Oh, where is it? Okay, honestly not the best, only a 12.
12. It's easy enough to notice. As you kind of come around to see the pool of horse on the ground,
I was about to say,
The
wait, I'm a
pool
blood
of
hunter.
horse.
Yeah, I'm a
What a
blood hunter. I
phrase.
can sense is it fucking Fey, Fiend, or Undead, so it senses Fiend, doesn't it?
as the energy dissipates off of the gelatinous ooze on the ground, there is a sharp smell of brimstone, and you smell and feel fiend.
I guess I would notice that as well, wouldn't I?
Can you
As a
sense?
blood hunter?
Can you
You
sense?
would.
Yeah.
I can't sense pain.
And also, I mean, he's a wolf boy too, so he can
Right.
smell the fucking brimstone and sulfur.
God damn, someone
What-
shit themselves. This shit smells awful. Just gotta
He's
get down.
probably just standing there a little bit, like, after that smell and hearing what that line is just like, oh, fuck me. Alright. I gotta go fucking talk to that wizard now. Is he fucking... Okay, that's weird as shit.
What do you know about this?
As you ask that question, the
We'll talk about this later.
elderly man, excuse me, the elderly lady that was kind of cleaning up the dining hall before you guys
Bring us
left.
up.
She says, "Oh, welcome back. Will you be staying for long?"
Well, we don't have transportation.
Oh, lovely. She
Yeah.
You
says,
know where we can get some horses?
"She says, well."
Sure, to just,
He
just
said that with a
have
question mark.
No. Well, yeah, because he was curious where to buy horses.
That's awesome.
Does town have a stable?
She says, "We do. for now, come inside and get some food, and you all look quite tired, so, come rest.
Somebody may need to clean this up. I point to the
it-
gelatinous ooze.
she,
I'll
Yeah,
just
the
see-
rain will do it.
I bet you it's biodegradable.
Yeah, let it rain.
I
it'll
don't think
wash away in the
anything about
grass, it'll
those
be fine.
horses was biodegradable.
That's fair. That's fair. That stuff has to be like a McDonald's, like.
Prosthetics.
It's gonna be there for years.
It just sits out in the
It's
sun.
the
And
shape of- It's the fifth McNugget shape.
yeah.
Horses?
Oh, I want our horses as McNugget shapes now. That'd be awesome.
be really thin and then really round. You guys approach the house. As you do so, the door opens by itself to let you in.
B's just like fucking pinching the brim of his nose, just
Oh.
annoyed as fuck by this day already.
That's mighty fine. I'm kind of like going through, holding on my stuff, bringing it back
I
in the
don't even
house.
give a shit that it's honestly thank you house.
You
Listen, if Archie Vander said this house ain't too bad, I gotta halfway believe him. Can't be that bad.
Well, also your dad told us that we need to go in and check it out too. So there's apparently something here we're supposed to find.
Well, in that locked door, we need to break that down or something.
Well, let's not break it down. Let's let the house do what the house wants to do.
Yeah.
If it decides to let us in, it'll let us in.
It's like with those walking chairs. You don't put
Meanwhile,
them where to go. They
I'm gonna
where they
go up
wanna
to my room that looks like my room, and I'm gonna go have a panic attack.
Sounds
So,
good.
See you guys. Yeah.
Yep, you walk back to the room. As you do so, the door kind of morphs into the shape of your childhood bedroom. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'd probably grab some food that the old lady was gonna
Cool.
bring over. Munch down a little bit.
You and
I'm gonna
Gravy
finish
go to the
having my
kitchen.
panic attack and come downstairs.
Yeah.
Is it nighttime?
It's kind of like sunset. It's,
Are shops open?
yeah,
Or
yeah,
should
yeah.
we do that in the morning?
Yeah, shops are still
Well-
open, but they won't be for long.
I mean, I just noticed that somehow all of my healing potions are gone, so I'm gonna go see if I can get re-up on those.
Yeah, you drank those as a wolf last night. Just saying.
But hey, if you give me a second, I just start slurping down some soup. I'll come with.
Okay.
You.
Gravy's like, I'm gonna stay here for a little while. You guys have fun.
Hey, don't eat the house out.
And she says, I'll try.
I was about to say,
Oh,
yeah,
we
that,
can ask.
that octopus has got it. We don't have to worry about anything.
I'm afraid she'll eat the octopus.
No. She'll have like fucking 16 knives coming at her.
Well, Kintar, where you want to go first? Just a general store, get some healing
I
potions.
think
I know we didn't get much.
Yeah, that's really all I need, I think. I mean,
Well-
if
Well, I'm gonna go check out the horse stable and see what the prices are. We can meet back up. I'll meet you at the general store here in a bit if you stay there.
okay.
And I'll take off. I find the little old lady and where is exactly are the stables around here? At the north side of town, or close over by us?
She says, oh, they would be at the north side of town, yes. Over towards the Bell House and just kind of the guard barracks,
All right, thank you kindly. And I
of course.
will take off walking out there.
All right. You guys make your merry way to the stables at the north end of town. As you walk through, people seem to be merry.
Good for them.
Yeah, it's a nice warm day.
He's not in a good mood.
Yeah. They do notice you as you're kind of walking through. You get some of the looks are like, oh fuck, they're back. And some of the looks are, yeah, the heroes are back or the champions are back. The all fuck their backs are more
People that lost money.
Fucking
yeah,
vagrants.
exactly. People that
Fucking-
lost
yeah.
investments in that fight.
People that are homeless now. They're
Uh,
pissed at us because they lost all their money.
Yep. Eventually, you make your way to what looks like a small training yard for the local guards and the local just kind of police, essentially. As you walk up, the barracks do not have horses in them. You have seen these creatures once before. They are Axolori, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the chicken.
No,
Can you re-describe those?
From Alec
Yeah,
and Toddy? Yeah.
they are.
Oh, I was thinking of chocobos.
They imagine like a Komodo dragon, but horse-sized, with much rounder features.
Are they tall?
They are pretty close to the ground.
Okay.
Their legs are stubby, but they're quick.
Gotcha.
And they have those like fronds that come off the backs of their heads, like axolotls do.
Do they spit something?
Not that you know of.
Okay.
Spit rap, yeah.
Spit straight fire.
But yeah, I just want to see the person that looks like they're in charge of the stable. I just want to go up to him and hey, was looking to maybe buy a couple of. I kind of look over at him. Whatever the hell those are. We need our carriage pull. We unfortunately lost our rental horses.
Got anything that can pull a carriage?
The young woman that's standing there says, "Well, they aren't for sale, but she says they would be able to pull a carriage." She turns around. She's got maybe jaw-length brown hair. It's all kind of like pulled into a tight bun in the back of her head, except for the back that falls down to that length. Her clothes seem to be those of somebody who is still in training. She says, "There isn't really anything I can do in the way of giving you one of these things. If one of them leaves my purview when I'm on the job, then I get the axe."
So who gets
So
to decide
buy them?
what they're used for?
Well, they're property of the town. They're for the guards.
So is there any
Well-
stable around here that like sells anything that we can have?
There's one down the street, but
Like a mad wizard there that's making some weird shit? Yeah, no thank you.
no, we don't
Not after how the last horses fucking talked to me.
associate that with that. Wait, talk to you?
Yeah, it's a long story and it brings up family trauma. I don't want to talk about it.
I
He's a little,
Don't
you know,
even wanna
sensitive.
know.
It's okay.
No, you don't.
It's good.
she she says, "Go down the road that way for about half a mile. You'll find the stables there. You should be able to find some moderately priced axolori for
What's
sale or
moderate?
rent. I mean they're expensive and they're hard to capture, so you're
You guys
looking
don't
at
breed them?
no, they're fickle. They don't
They don't breed in captivity.
no. They don't. It makes it that much more difficult to keep them around. But they're useful and expensive.
Alright. Great.
How expensive we talking? Like 250?
Um,
350?
Need about 350.
like 350.
Well, it's a possibility. Think one of
Boys.
them could pull a carriage?
That's like I look over.
How many
much coin do
people
you
or
have?
how much is it pulling?
I mean, it's a carriage.
Well, me for starters is about half the weight. And you got the wooden carriage and then a few other small
Carriage with
people
4
like yourself. Yeah.
It would be tough on it, but you'd need a strong one.
Well, you can do that.
I look over at Fezzik. I'm like, Fezzik, how much money do you have right now? Because like I've got like 174 gold on me.
I got 133, so we got about 300 there.
I don't want
Intar?
to spend all my gold on getting one of these goddamn axolotls.
I went to the general store, remember?
Yeah,
Didn't
you
we
Oh,
should
split
go
up?
with us.
Yeah. Okay.
I look
Oh,
over at
shit.
Fezzik. I'm like, well,
What if we get 2 of the weaker ones? You think they could pull it? That'd be a little cheaper. Get like runts, like old Gizmo. Runts
2
aren't
of the
bad, they're just
weaker ones.
misunderstood.
I think
oh my fucking god.
Okay.
Well, we'll check it out. We appreciate it. You said these are for the guards. Who's the like head honcho of the militia around here?
Militia. That would be. Well, he's in there. His name is Groat, and he's not the kindest of men. So.
Well,
Just
either am I. I'm gonna go have a chat with them. Thank you.
Okay. Good luck. Don't get me fired, please.
I look over
Hey, I
as we're,
won't.
I look over as we're walking away. I'm like, this will be fucking good.
I kind of peek in where I presume he's there and try to do a silent knock, but I assume I have a little harder.
I'm just
than
behind
expected.
watching Fezzik this whole time, so the smile.
He
on my
has a
face.
gong gong gong. The door kind of swings open as you knock, and inside is a very short, portly man with kind of tufts of hair that kind of go around the circumference of his head. He looks up at you with tiny little glasses that he's peering down at paperwork with a furrowed brow. He says, "What are you here for?"
Well, we have a little bit of a problem on our hands that I feel like you should be aware of, and I was wanting to see if you would assist us.
Tell him we'll return them. I whisper in Fezzik's ear.
He
I'll try,
lifts his glasses with his finger and kind of rubs at the bridge of his nose. He says, "Look, I got a lot to do today. I get that you guys are the champions and that you might feel a little entitled to, compensation, but you do have that house."
We don't think that we're entitled because we're the champs. I mean, we did earn that. Don't get me wrong. Probably pissed off a lot of people in town.
Trust me,
but
it's becoming a problem. But continue.
Us being the champs doesn't really reside from the issue that's fully at hand. You see, if you didn't know, I am live up in Dennispine Landing, and there's some shit going on down there, or up there, I should say. But
Kind of going on everywhere.
a little bit, yeah.
Well, I can assure
We
you
need to try.
that if it's
Go
a
ahead.
giant problem, then the giants can fix it.
It's not a giant
Well,
problem. It's kind of an
That's
everybody
the fact
problem.
of it. It's kind of the world problem, but the giants are experiencing it firsthand. So if you don't want that issue to take out the giant colossal creatures above the mountaintops, sure as hell is going to take out you little folk down here. Not trying to intimidate or anything.
Make a persuasion check.
Intimidate him, do it.
If you're trying to
No, but-
intimidate him, kind of
Not
reverse
no,
psychology.
not trying to intimidate.
Okay.
It would, I
Tried
would
it.
have the second I had the chance. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, I rolled a 19, so a 25.
19. He says,
That's a 19.
"You're not fucking around."
Never
You've got-
ram unless I'm drinking, and I actually haven't drank this morning. Proud of myself.
Well, congrats. I have. And he kind of lifts up a flask and throws back the whatever.
Might as well
liquid
ruin
is in
2
it.
mornings, right?
Huh?
Gotta
Look at
hold out
Fezzik,
my
I'm like-
hand for the drink.
Oh, he
Like
says,
Like trying to
didn't-
get a drink.
"You might be a giant, but this is special." And he kind of drinks the liquid, and you can see the stubble on his face kind of elongate a little bit as he puts down the flask and picks up a knife and kind of just starts trimming off all of the excess. There's like a thin pile of
Who the fuck
fuzz.
wants to drink something that
flocking.
makes you have to shave all the time? What the fuck?
He's like,
Hey, whatever you do in your free time, that's up to you, and I'm proud of you. Take a drink this morning. But to the main point, would love for us to get a couple of aloxi, whatever the hell they're called. I don't know what they're called.
Axelori.
Axelori, thank you. But if you could give us a couple Axelori to lend to our cause to maybe help protect the town of Lerwick along with most of the world,
Or if you just have like an extra
we'd really
beefy one.
appreciate it. Or an
A
extra
strong
beefy
one.
one. Whatever
Yeah,
can
strong.
take us around pretty quickly.
"Well,
Listen, we're only trying to help.
no, I understand. Trust me. The conviction in his voice says enough for me. I was a little hot-headed when you came in, but honestly, you guys have created a bit of a ruckus with your
What do you mean?
victory."
I mean,
Yeah,
listen, we
expect
didn't
do
mean
that
to
from
have,
time to time.
victories just kind of happen sometimes.
We didn't mean to, belittle and, make your champ look like a little one. But hey, it's
Yeah,
fine. Maybe
well,
next
yeah,
time
sorry
someone will get
about
better
that.
at it.
He
Yeah.
says, No, it's fine. Honestly, it's a change of pace. So
Yeah, sorry if you're having like kind of a crime rate problem going up from people losing their money and stuff.
not
Sorry about that.
necessarily crime rate, just city council meetings are really loud.
Well, make sure they bet on us next time.
Oh, I'm
He's a
sure
little
they
bit happy
will.
about that.
I'm sure they will.
It's
But
alright.
hear me out. The advice I can give you is check out your house before you make any definitive purchases.
Noted.
The house has wheels.
These damn riddles, they're always getting to me. Okay, all right. Well,
Well, if
Right.
it doesn't pay out, we'll be back to you looking to see if we can get some Axolori. Well, listen, we would just need them on loan, and we would bring them back.
I tell you what, if you don't find what you're looking for in the house, I will loan you an Axolori.
I'm holding you to it, and I leave.
yeah. Appreciate you, and don't drink
Word
too
is
much.
bond, and you said that to a devil himself, so remember that. And I walk out.
He's kidding. I walk out too.
I'm not.
Just shut up.
I'm not
Shut
at all,
up. I
not at all.
smack him on the back of the head.
You guys are leaving now?
Yeah. Head back to the general store.
As you exit, he takes another big swig of his drink or whatever and kind of chuckles to himself as he sets down one of the pieces of paper and picks up another one and goes, "Damn it."
Poor guy can't grow his own beard. Just gotta screw up your mind.
He just kind of goes back to work as you guys leave. When you guys get back to the house, the tiefling woman with the gold horns and the kind of pale white skin is kind of leaned up against the door frame with her arms crossed. She says, "So, you're back. What's the
Back
plan?"
and worse than ever.
Back and worse than ever. Ain't that the
Yeah.
truth? So, how long are you
Lucky.
guys staying?
As long as we have to. People keep telling us to check out this house, so we're about to try and do that.
Yeah, probably a day or
Finally.
two.
She says, "Well, you guys have some time. I would wait till night. But that's all I can tell you."
Alrighty.
Everybody is being so cagey with this
I mean,
house.
fucking seriously.
Everyone knows about this house except for us. It
Pretty
seems
much.
like,
Yeah,
right?
that's the vibe that you
Right?
get. Especially everybody in town.
Well,
We
might as
come
well go
into
check it
town,
out.
We win as champions.
Hi.
Everybody hates us. Nobody wants to tell us about the house.
Not everybody. There are lots. It's
No,
like
I know.
50-50.
I know.
When we became the champions,
Mhm.
we didn't kill the former champion, did we?
No.
No, we let him live.
No, we just
We should
beat
go
it.
find him.
No, remember? Because I non-lethal attacked him whenever.
Yeah, so like he lived in that house.
Well, I don't
I mean,
think
we're
people that have
about
lived
to
in the
find
house
out
don't want to
tonight.
talk about the house.
Yeah.
My
remember
dad
that?
used to say
Yeah,
that he's been
that's-
in touch with
that's
the
true.
house.
That's true.
Fine. Listen,
That's
it's
all right.
fine.
We'll find out for ourselves. I believe us.
We're-
We're
we're
little
about
Don't,
to
dick.
don't tell me this in character. I'm not with you.
Oh yeah, you're not. Yeah, sorry, we're third on the
Talk about your fucking healing potions.
All
I
right.
think I'm already there at this point.
She says, "All right. Well, we've got work to do. I say we, I mean me and the rest of the crew. But if you
Don't
need
worry,
anything,
we got work to do too.
lovely. If you need anything, let me or any of the other staff know, and we'll do what we can."
Got it.
And she kind of turns and uses kind of the weight of her lean to turn into the house, knock the door open.
I look at Fezzik and I'm like, I need a hard drink, so I'm going inside and finding something hard to drink. Until
Oh, I'll
nighttime.
take a drink too, buddy. I haven't had some in a while, and I need it. Walk over to one of the waitresses or staff there.
Okay.
Can you go ahead and bring out probably about just six normal ale for me? What do you want, B?
I'm just gonna have a hard liquor of some kind.
Yeah,
Just
go ahead and make
wait.
that 2 hard
And-
liquors just to be safe.
Yeah. Until either Kintar gets back if Kintar isn't back yet.
Octopodes at the counter is like, right, and kind of goes up and pulls down a couple of bottles and blah, 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 bottled up, pours out a bunch of stuff, and sets them forward. He says,
I bet he's a great
Enjoy.
bartender.
"Oh yeah, he's quick."
Take my hand and just try to grab 3 of each, and then just head towards the.
Just
big
hand the man
monster
a
now.
pitcher at that point.
Right.
Well, he's got enough arms. That's fine. I like to see how he works. You see the blah, 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 just going around.
You guys sit and drink for a while. Become sufficiently inebriated for the middle of the day. Or I guess it's the end of the day, because it was sunset when you guys got here.
we waited afternoon.
It takes an hour or two for the sun to go down, and as the sun descends past the horizon, you can hear the house settle, kind of all in one motion.
Are they still at the house?
Yeah.
I thought you guys were going to the general store and meet up with me.
I was going to, then we just went back to the house.
No, I
instead.
said we were drinking and waiting for you to get back to
Well,
us.
I mean, I don't think that Kintar would have just been waiting at the general store for hours. I feel like at some point he would have
Yeah.
came back.
Okay.
It's fine, you can buy that stuff.
No, we just left his ass.
Smash cut
You
to Kintar at the store.
Kintar just comes back to the house. He's like, "What the fuck, guys?"
What the hell, guys?
As you enter this small shack,
You guys are dicks.
kind of on the edge of the beach, you are hit with tons of little trinkets and knickknacks and little dried preserved foods and stuff on the shelves. It seems as general store as it gets. There doesn't seem to be anything of extreme value in the store. It's just kind of, you show up, you get your stuff, you leave, kind of deal. The clerk at the front pipes up and says, "Welcome in."
Good evening. Not sure if this is the type of place, but I'm kind of just looking for any sort of healing potions you might have.
Oh, healing potions. And from around the corner, you couldn't see him before, you could just hear his voice. In a small, like teal tunic and kind of tan pants with little boots on his feet, you see this kind of otter person walk from around the counter, and he says, "Well, I can tell you that we are running rather low on your potions and other assortments, but let me see what I can get you." And he kind of swivels back into the kind of back room of the establishment and comes back and he says, "Well, I've got these two here. It's 2 minor healing potions, and I've got I've got this greater healing potion, but that one's expensive. How much are you looking to spend today?"
Well, one, how much for a minor, how much for a greater, and is there a bit of a discount if I were to buy all 3?
Oh, sure.
A little bit of BOGO, one might say.
I don't see why not. They are my last ones, so, I have to factor that in. Let me see here. Well, how does 50 for the lot sound? And you said you wanted either the small ones or all of them?
Well, I was just wondering the price of them individually, like.
The large one is a 30, and the small ones are 10 apiece.
But so I'm not gonna get any discount for buying all 3.
Oh, the discount, excuse me, is 40 altogether, not 50.
Well,
Wait, a minor healing potion is only 10 gold? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'll buy it. I'll take it.
I was about to say, I thought they were normally 50 gold.
I'm gonna close this deal before B fucks it up for me, and he's not even in the scene right now.
Teacher.
Right. As soon as I hear that price, I get in my little pouch, find 40 gold amongst all the silver and the copper, and put it on the counter. Say, thank you, sir. And just out of curiosity, do you make these like in the store, or do you have them shipped in?
Lately we've been doing it a little differently. Because those are my last ones that are a little watered down. So,
I see.
they will work, but maybe not as great as normal healing potions might.
Bro, you spent 50 gold coins and you got 3 fucking healing potions. Like,
I
take
spent
it.
40.
Oh.
But still,
Fucking take it.
he says,
So
"Sorry."
so you burned me.
No. I discounted you for the inconvenience of the.
Are you Mac from Always Sunny?
Look, if you want something else, you can get something else, and because you've purchased something, you can use the bathroom.
I think
Get fucked.
well,
Ugh.
are you a man of magical means?
Says, well, firstly, I'm not a man at all. I'm.
Are you about to kill
I'm
him like
halfling.
a certain radio host?
But what do you mean?
Well, I've got this, and I pull out that the glass of part of. I keep calling it a lens because that's what I kind of like assumed it was. Is that a pretty
It's a
accurate
crystalline lens.
term?
A shard.
Pretty-
It
Yeah.
would be a shard. At this
Well,
point.
yeah, a piece of that thing
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
was a lens.
A lens,
Okay. So say like this came from the lens above the Colosseum, and I think I could figure out something from it myself, but I just wonder if since you've lived here for a while, if you know what exactly the purpose of that thing was and what it was trying to do.
He says, "Oh, may I see it?"
Of course.
He takes it in his hands, kind of looks through it and looks up at you through it, and looks kind of around his shop through it, and says, "Well, it rightly looks like a large piece of glass. I'm not sure any of the magical properties, but it does seem to have somewhat of an aura. A low, almost imperceivable hum, but I don't know. You might get some luck out of somebody somewhere else. Don't have many magical practitioners here in Lerwick, and really not many heroes until late. Strange."
Might be
Yeah.
able to use it. for-
Upon hearing that answer, I just kind of realized that he's not going to be able to tell me anything that I wouldn't be able to find out myself. So I grab it from him. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for the weak potions, and won't see you again. Bye.
Oh, bye.
And I start walking back. I don't know, can I do, like, as I'm walking back, I want to do an Arcana check on this glass. I'm mostly, like, I'm trying to figure out, like...
Not on the potions.
Was it actually gonna out of the glass?
No. Like, I want to know, like, if it, like, which way the magic worked, kind of. Like, if it was keeping magic out while we were in the Colosseum, or if it was, like, putting magic out because we were looking through it, basically.
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Just out in the middle of the street looking at this thing.
18.
18. Getting a closer look at it and kind of feeling the energy coming off of it, it seems to be filtering energy. Like the light that comes through it kind of turns into sound or vibration in a way. The dark patches in the crystal seem to be intaking, and the light parts of the crystal seem to be dispersing.
Interesting. Okay. So... Okay, I guess that guy... My conclusion is, like, the guy that was telling us about it wasn't really, lying, I guess. My first instinct was that, like, he was bullshitting the whole time, but... It appears maybe not. So I'm just gonna continue on to the house, since it's pretty... Like, I hung around there for a little bit, and saw that...
As you
they
walk
weren't
up to the
coming
house, The sun
Fezzik
sets.
and B are just fucking getting drunk.
Yeah. As you walk up to the front door of the house, the sun sets, and what they heard earlier,
fuck.
you see.
Damn it. I forgot to buy that drug that we were smoking at the Coliseum with your dad. God fucking damn it before we left.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Oh, damn it.
As you walk up, the sun sets, and the house relaxes in its place. It shrinks, like settles into the floor maybe half a foot. As it kind of, it like deflates a little bit, leans more to one side than it usually does. But you walk into the door and the door opens just fine, so.
I think I just, I'm gonna. When I see, B and Fezzik, I was like, well, I was waiting on you guys. Thought we were gonna meet up.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I had to grab a drink back in the house. Well, I'm glad. Did you get some healing
Sorry.
potions?
Sorry, people keep telling us to come to the house again, so we came back to the fucking house.
Yeah, we went to go talk to the guy to get some
I think it's sinking.
horses.
Yeah, I felt
Oh,
Is that what
I
that
thought
noise
it was maybe the alcohol.
yeah, but the horses seem more interesting.
Yeah, so we were gonna get some. What is that? Alaxalori?
Oh,
Yeah,
Laxalori!
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were
we
gonna
were-
get a couple of those, but
But the guy
unfortunately
told us
they
to
don't have
come to
them
the
for
house.
sale. Yeah.
But that
Those are
being
way
said,
cooler than horses.
but that being said, the guy that did tell us to come to the house, that apparently somehow this house is going to give us transportation. He did say that if it doesn't work out, we can go back to him, and he will give us an axolori in his.
Yeah.
He gave me his word, and you can't break the word with the devil. So
Yeah.
Okay,
And
Yeah,
well,
if we buy
contract.
another one, it's about $350 at a place a little bit further up north.
yeah, it's a bit too expensive, and I'm
yeah,
not
it's
looking to do that.
pricey.
Yeah.
Well, what
But
if we
get
just?
one of them for free and we can buy another one, then we got two and we're good. Just saying.
He'll just give us an extra beefy one that'll pull the
I
cart.
thought that's what. Oh, is that?
He'll just
Either
give us an
way.
extra muscular one.
Um,
We'll get the alpha,
Okay.
not the runt.
I mean, what do you think this house can do for us? How's this house gonna give us a means of transportation?
All I
don't
know is
fucking
that
know. Anyway, all I know is that we were about to find out, and I grabbed the bottle of whatever we're drinking, and I start making my way up towards that door.
I want to go to the octopi guy and say, "Can I get one more bottle,
Do
please?"
they-
Get
Do they
a
look
little bit.
visibly like pretty messed up?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah, I'm drunk, bro.
Yeah, they're like visibly inebriated.
Okay, just making sure.
Listen,
Uh,
after everything that's happened today, I needed to get drunk, Kentar. You gotta understand.
Listen, I watched
I
a giant be
understand.
split in
First,
half.
I get-
and that was
first
not
I
really a
get,
great
like,
thing
I
for
hear-
me.
Yeah, exactly. And then I hear some bullshit message from my brothers through some fucking horses. Like, what kind of bullshit is that?
Your brothers?
Yeah,
Your brother.
We'll get to it. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about
We
it.
gotta
I
have
promise.
like a group
Those
pow
bro-
down.
those horses were your brother?
You smelt the sulfur and brimstone from them, didn't you? They weren't just horses. They had an infernal influence.
Is that what that was? I thought someone just shit themselves.
So your brothers were speaking to you through those abominations?
Well, they weren't speaking to me. They spoke to you, but to me, yeah.
Well, it was a message for you.
About you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, fuck it. Let's check out the house. You said this house was sinking. What changed?
I don't
We
know.
heard the noise. but
The
I honestly
elevation
can't
of
thought
the
I was drunk.
house.
Well, going towards the door.
We're like a foot into the ground right now, so you're gonna have to like make a step
Do we
to get
wanna-
out.
Do we want to each check like our own rooms and then go to the locked one, or are we just gonna
Drunkenly
go check
going
locked
towards
one
the
out?
locked door.
Yeah,
All
but
B
right,
yeah,
like
let's check her
shuffles
out.
off, kind of thumping into the wall with his shoulder as he kind of goes by.
I just
careful,
imagine
guys.
the,
Careful up the stairs.
He's got a lot on his
the
mind.
Mr. Leahy meme from Trailer
Hold my
Park.
hand. Hold my hand. Hold my
Falling
hand.
down the stairs. Yeah. Just, like, slamming into the wall as I go up.
Kentar, help me up the stairs.
I offer my hand.
I do the show where I sit on each stair and I slowly just like scoot my butt up to the next one to get up.
Hurry up!
I grab his arm and like just
Just pull him
pull
up.
him up.
I'll grab the feet and just pull him up.
You're just as drunk, Fezzik.
You guys get to
Oh,
the
fine.
door, slowly but surely, and as you do so, the
Put
bars,
the alcohol bottle in the keyhole.
yeah, the bar sits right across from the patio area, where Kintar slept the first night that you guys were here. Looking at the door, it has a kind of like iron grate of beautiful forged filigree leaves that kind of wind up as bars that make the impassable part of the door. Behind that is a wooden door that looks disheveled and busted, and it's got like big cracks in it or pieces of the door that are chipped out of it. And as it stands, last you checked, it was locked.
What about
So there
now?
is a knob
Crack it
on the
again.
wooden part of the door.
Yes.
Okay.
I turn it. Fuck this.
As you make a Arcana saving throw for me.
God fucking damn it all now. So intelligence saving throw.
Yes.
Okay, good thing I'm a blood hunter.
It's my boy.
+5. Hell yeah. 18 + 5, 23.
23. You feel this shock hit the fingertips of your of the hand that grabs the doorknob, and it hits to maybe your elbow and then goes back down. After a minute, you hear as the door pops open. It takes a pretty hefty pull to get the rust off of the door as you pull it away from the wall. It kind of comes away with a shower of like brown dust. The wooden door on the other side lets out another creak as the house seems to settle again. The second door opens with ease into a blackened stairwell made of clay.
Going up?
Going down.
Okay.
All right, let's get this over with.
Might as
As
well.
Fezzik, get right behind me. Hold my hand. I don't want to fall down the stairs.
Do we need a
You go
torch?
first?
I can see in the dark. I have dark vision.
Okay.
I can't see in the dark.
Me either.
Oh, well, you two might want to get a torch.
How good are you at descriptions?
Yeah, on the patio, is there like any like standing torch or like brazier or something that I could maybe use as a light source?
Yeah. On the walls there are braziers that you can pull off that are themed like the rest of the house with the little fish aesthetic.
I grabbed 2 of those, and I had one to Kintar and follow B
Cool.
behind.
As you
Bottle
descend
in the other hand.
the
So Beach just got the fucking alcohol bottle still in his goddamn hand.
I got torch in the right, bottle in the left.
you guys descend the dewy, slick clay stairs that lead down for far too long. You spend 20 minutes traveling downstairs.
My God.
Jimmy, right, brown,
Are we going to see your family now?
This normally isn't the way to see him.
As you kind of travel along, you hear shuffling along the walls, and you hear kind of the
Fuck this horror movie, dude.
clatter of what's maybe wood down at the bottom. Your torches are almost halted by the darkness. It's so dark down here. And as you continue, you smell bog water. What are you guys doing?
Oh man.
B, what you seeing up there?
Do I see anything?
As of right now,
Let me just
you
see.
you see, I'll say you get to the bottom, and it is a mud floor that is loosely packed. It would be difficult to fight something in this. But in the middle of this kind of loose flooring, there is what looks to be a well.
So we are out of the stairwell now?
Yeah, at this point you've gone down the stairwell enough to reach a floor, and on this floor is just in
There's
the
just a
center of the
well.
room is a well.
Any more doors?
No,
So it's
Oh.
a
there's a door over the well.
I'll be 100% honest with you guys right now. I'm too drunk to be opening that door to the well.
In that
Uh
on that door, what is on that door? If I get a little closer to it.
As far as
Just
you
a
can
note that says,
tell,
"Come on in."
it is kind of sealed shut by brambles. There is no writing on it that you can see. There is no magical presence, as far as you can tell, on the entrance to this well.
All right, house.
I want to go.
Can I-
I'll just open it.
All right.
I was gonna say on my can I just pull out that stone that I got and just kind of do a quick look at it, the mossy stone from the chief.
Yeah, you pull the mossy stone out, and it's not glowing. It seems pretty inert right now.
Put it back in.
Well, Kintar said he's opening it.
Yeah, it's just like a door, like over like the base of like the well, right? Like
Yeah.
it's
Like a hatch.
Yeah.
horizontal. Yeah. Yeah, I'll open it and like maybe like peek in
Yeah.
a little
When
bit.
you get sucked down into it. I'll miss
You scrape away the brambles that kind of seal it shut first, and as you pull up the wood door, you hear the like as it falls to the ground. Immediately, wafting up out of this hole, is again undeniably like swampy bog water. It smells rancid and still, and you hear insects at the base of this pit. And there is a faint green light coming from the inside of the well.
Now, does the well have, like that setup where like you can like reel down like a bucket?
Yeah.
Is that there on this well?
No, it is just a hole straight down.
Oh, okay.
As far as you can tell, it's maybe 15, 20 feet to the bottom.
Oh.
I just want it known that as soon as this like doors open and that wafting smell comes out, I take that bottle and it is in my nose. I am just trying to smell whiskey at this point.
Hell
That's why
yeah.
I just want that clarified. Get that nose out of my or smell out of my nose.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, I mean, there's a light down there. I thought there's nowhere else to go. It looks like 15, 20 feet down. I've got 50 feet of rope here if we want to.
Does it look like there's much? Can you see much from the light down below?
No, did you say I could see the insects?
You can hear them. You look down into the well. Make a perception check for me.
Just drop your torch down in there.
As you're doing this, from the stairs going back up, you hear this.
I swear to God.
14.
14. You see what might be the corner of like a table or a box. You see scraps of loose cloth, like torn, uneven scraps of loose cloth kind of scattered around the flooring. It does look dry down there.
So does it look like down the hole it opens up?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll say that. I'll say like it looks like there's a room at the bottom of this well. Like it's not just like a straight hole. There's a bigger area down there. I see a couple stuff. I hear maybe some bugs, but
Did you guys hear that by the stairs?
Yes, I heard.
Kind
it.
of looking back over towards it.
So it sounds like there's like footsteps on the stairs,
Yeah.
towards us.
like descending.
Yeah. Towards you guys.
All right.
I
Can
wanna
yell
ready.
back at the stairs and be like, "Is anybody like who's coming?"
As you guys wait, the noise gets louder and louder, and eventually, through the darkness, you see eyes.
Gravy.
Like Hey guys.
Thank God. Oh, hi.
Oh, it was actually gravy.
Yeah. It's just gravy.
Oh my God.
Thank God. Honestly, I didn't know if you were fucking with me for a sec or not. I got scared. I was like, oh, thank God. Literally,
Is
a part of me
there's
was
no
just
other-
literally as me just being like hoping just to be like gravy.
Mhm.
There's no other like entrances or exits around here besides the stairs and the well, right?
Yeah, no. You can
Um.
see that like the brambles are pushing through the walls of whatever cavern this might be. It's like cylindrical. It goes all the way up. It's like the staircases at the very beginning of Dark Souls 1, right on the way to the Taurus demon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I say
I
we.
think- I think we should all
I
go
say we
down
just
there.
go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tie the rope off, and you guys.
Is
want
there a
me to go
place?
first?
Is there a place to tie it off?
Yeah. There's a small notch on the side of the well that you can tie off.
I will do so.
Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Go first.
Just being the most, oddly enough, the
Adventurous,
one with most of
apparently.
my mind intact right now. I would like to go first.
Yeah. As you sidle down,
It's a bit of an accusation.
you guys are pretty hammered. You, as you enter, that smell is almost overpowering. It feels like a totally different location. The temperature is different down here. And that green light comes from similar but different glowing insects in a bottle to like the ones that were in Denispine.
Oh, they're in a bottle?
Yeah, they're flickering, flying around in a bottle.
I'm getting such mad bog fucking hat.
Do I know
vibes
them?
right now?
Do I know what they are?
You have seen these before.
Like yeah, but like, am I aware of are like that like they could be dangerous if the jar were to break or something? Like, are these?
You know that they're not dangerous. They are kind of like a breed of locust. That
Oh, okay.
they're
They're small.
They're small. They glow in dark places. Usually, make their spawn in caves. You know these from your past.
Okay.
After he's been down there for a moment, I just want to. What'd you see down there?
Well,
We
I
good to
thought
come
you guys
down?
were
Oh,
right
I was about
behind
to
me.
say, I was already lowering
Oh, okay,
myself
okay.
down
Just
after
going
this.
straight down. I thought we were like leaving him in. Okay, never mind.
No, Jesus
I,
Christ.
I said before I went we should all come down here.
Right, but I was just making sure.
You guys
Like,
closed the
put the
latch
lid-
on him, like.
Yeah,
Right?
I'll
Like,
put the lid back
All
on
right, he's
and
got
go
the basement. I'll
upstairs.
go get the attic.
Yeah,
We
right.
go
Are there
grab a
doors?
dresser.
are there walls and doors?
There are walls, and there is one door. It's like a storm cellar door, where it would open in twos, and it's at an angle.
Okay.
That seems to go further down. Yeah, this place is deep.
How old is it?
It is. How old is it?
Cold.
Oh, it is not cold. It is humid.
Interesting.
That's weird.
Can I do like a perception check around the room to see if there, I don't know, is anything else like tracks or anything else that may be down here?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
I was about to say, yeah, is the only thing down here like just the
Those
things
lotus-
like the little light sources?
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
11.
11.
What I got.
As you look around the room, I mean, it's pretty plain. There is a table in the middle of the room that has old, almost powdery dry plants kind of resting on the table. A small map that seems to purse out just the area of the eastern Everhills. Right around where the Wolf's Pine kind of meets the mountainside.
Wait, like that's where like the map is showing?
Yeah.
That's peculiar. Do we need to go there? And it kind of is that spot on the map.
It doesn't seem to have any other physical markings on it. It seems like it was torn away from a larger map.
Okay, alright.
Can I pull out the map that my dad gave me and see
Mhm.
if there's any kind of correlation?
Yeah,
Or like maybe I can find that shredded piece of map on our map.
you pull out the larger map and set it on the table and put that small strip of map on top of it to see like where it matches up. And as you're running your hands across the map to kind of see where it matches, the small piece of paper disappears into the map as you go over the wolf's pine. On the map, almost in between the fibers of the paper itself, you see this glimmer of orange light.
Quest marker.
It flickers as if it's a small fire, almost seen from the sky.
Like on the wolf spawn?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys see that? It just
Yeah, that's fun. That's fucking interesting.
the paper just went away. I don't know if this is something. I don't know what's going on here, but it seems like maybe Wolf Pine is where we need to go next.
I mean, yeah, we're definitely gonna be heading in that direction.
I kind of, at that point, kind of roll the map back up and put it back in.
As you do so, the rest of what you recognize around the room seems to be lots of plant life that would exist in swamps. And you would have blinked and missed it if not looking over quick enough. But Kintar, as you look back towards the storm cellar type doors, you see that they are pried open just slightly, and you see two glints as they close back shut.
I immediately pull out my sword. I said, guys, someone's here with us.
Toss a bottle of alchemist fire down there and be done with it.
What do you mean?
Someone was just watching us through these doors here on the floor.
I kind of want to walk over. I'll finish off the bottle and toss it to the side. Drunkenly pull out my shield with a torch.
Finish off
And,
the bottle, throw it at the fucking cellar doors.
Yeah, kind of
Careful,
move closer towards the cellar door.
I love the thought
Are
of
you
being in
opening it up?
drunken rage.
I would kind of want to look. Make
I
sure
want to
everyone's
be.
ready.
I want to be next to
Yeah,
him and
let's
like
do
it just be ready
Okay.
with my sword.
Kind of flanking.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
And kind of quickly just whip the door open.
As you whip the door open, it's almost like somebody filled this corridor with black fluid, but it's not water. It is just the way light works in here. There is no gradient from shadow to light. It is just black on the inside.
Wait,
of
so
this.
there's not actual liquid in there?
No. B,
Interesting.
you've seen this before. This is a type of portal magic. Usually used in the hells by demons, but
Yeah,
not
yeah.
always. They're not the only ones that use this kind of magic.
You know, B's just getting all sorts of PTSD today. Okay.
Well, does anything happen if I like pull out that glass shard I have and like try to look through it both ways?
Yes.
Let it
As
go.
you look through the dark side of things, you don't see anything. But as you look through the light side of things, you notice what's on the other side of that dark wall is not even the same location you're in now.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Well-
Look at the group. Are you guys down for this?
B
I
steps
mean,
through.
B steps through.
immediately.
Oh,
Fuck it.
fuck.
In for a penny.
All right.
Oh shit! And I follow through.
Just a moment.
I was gonna ask you some questions. You're the only guy that knows about this stuff. And you left.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Fair enough.
As you
If B was in a sober state, he might not have done it, but
as you step through, you immediately are greeted by a like 120 foot across pool of water, fed by a small waterfall that runs off into the distance in a small, cool stream.
and if I look back, is the portal still there?
Yes, it is literally a
Okay.
black square that is floating in the
Okay.
air.
All right. Okay.
The surrounding area is covered in tightly packed trees, almost to the point where they make walls instead of forest. And on the far end of your vision, on kind of the end wall, and as the rest of you step through, you see this as well. A small shack.
The fuck? I'll say both in character and out. What the fuck? Do you guys see that?
I see the shack. I kind of like look around. Is this place familiar? Are we presumably
the-
in Wolf
Is it
Pine?
I mean,
Forest?
it's
Or,
it's,
yeah,
it's a
Wolf Pine.
fucking forest with a waterfall and shit. We're not in the hells. Not that I can tell,
As it stands,
right?
this place is not familiar to any of you.
Is this
Kinda
on
like-
like the
I'm gonna
same
start making my way over
plane?
towards the shack.
Make an Arcana check.
My favorite kind.
I was about to say, this is like a pocket dimension or some shit. Like,
26? No, 24.
24.
okay.
You are on the same plane, but the vibe is off. You're
I'm blowing my way.
you're in another part of the world. But the air here feels different, lively, musical almost.
Can I pull out the map and look at it? And as I'm looking at it,
Does it show where we are on the
Is it a
map?
mirage?
I kind of mutter to it. Where are we? Like looking across the map, seeing if there's anything that happens.
Okay. As you mutter these words, a small blue light flickers
like,
onto the face of the map.
Like fucking Breath of the Wild.
Give me just a second to show you where you are on the actual map.
Okay.
Is this a pretty good ending spot?
Oh yeah, I'm about
So
to.
yeah, B's drunkenly making his way over towards the cabin.
I've had some thick sales and a bottle of whiskey. I'm
Yeah, Fezzik's
crying.
looking at the map, fucking drunk, and Kintar's looking
What is
around
going
like,
on?
what the fuck? And B's just
So
like,
now we
what
have
the
an orange
fuck is
light
going
over
on here?
Wolf's, the Wolf Pine Forest, and then we have the blue little marker that I'm assuming we'll see in a second. Terrifying.
Blue tends to be
Really
the
terrifying.
Okay.
Can I change that to red? I'm colorblind.
Yeah, turn on colorblind settings. I didn't expect this.
I didn't expect this map to be this cool.
I'll be 100% honest. Well, no, I just didn't expect weird, fucking ring bullshit at the bottom of this house.
Yeah, I imagine just like dead horses that we can maybe bring back to life. Like, I
Just
thought
like-
that was what we were
Like,
getting
fucking
into.
seriously, like, I just, like, we got, like, some ring shit at the bottom of the house, and then
I
the
will
bottom of
put
the house
the
turns into
orange
a portal.
dot to.
It's like a hell portal that leads to somewhere else. Oh, man.
Question: when that map fragment was absorbed into the world map,
Did it name that place too, or just put an orange light over it?
It just
Well,
put
we
an
already knew it
orange
was
light
Wolfsbane.
over it.
Yeah, I know. I was just seeing if it made a little title or something. What? I'll write it down later. Don't worry.
What? What do you mean? You just
It's
wanted
more.
to
It's more for Fezzik than it is for. You gotta
you want
remember
to
the
say, like,
names of the
objective
places.
marker.
I just want to know the names of the places, the named
Oh,
locations.
yeah.
You know.
We're going to Wolfsbane.
Yeah. But then I can look back if I ever don't know how to say one. Gotta think dumb.
I was about to say, what are you talking about? You don't even look back now whenever you don't know how to say something. You still are like, what is it? Flokus, Flokustrope, Floke.
And that's all in character. I hope everyone knows that.
No, it's
Fezzik
not. That is not a
legitimately-
character.
No, Fezzik is legitimately asking what the fuck is that. You never, you notice he never said anything about Dennis Bond.
That has been sent
That's
to you.
fair. That's fair. Oh, I'm so
Oh.
curious. What the fuck
Ah,
are you?
yeah,
Where'd
that's
you
about
send this?
right. We're at the top.
Welcome to the
Whoa.
Feywild.
Wait, what's the orange light?
That's
the
that's
Wolfsbane.
the one that
Wolfsbane.
popped up when he used the map shard.
Yeah.
But so like that's where that's close kind of to where we were. Like that body.
That's where Wolfsbane
kinda.
is.
So
Yeah, and we
Yeah,
were
we were on
there,
the same
you know.
continent. We were
Yeah,
on-
exactly. That's
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
the body of land.
Yes,
Yes.
Trev.
Yeah, we have not explored the right side of the map at all.
Isn't
and
that
we are
super
currently in the first
close?
time in the middle.
Isn't that super close to whatever that fucking thing is? In like the middle of the world, or am I wrong?
The blue light is on one of the islands in the middle of the world.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome to the Feywild.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Would we know that that's what that land is?
Probably not. Not at this point.
History
I'd say
check.
Fe-
Yeah,
Fezzik
you
would
know
have
what?
heard stories.
Yeah. Let's say make history checks.
Okay, that makes sense. Fuck.
17.
Fezzik wanted to hear
I mean,
stories.
seeing it on the map, you would know where it is.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say, it's in
yeah.
the Feywild, so I get advantage.
Oh, that's actually not bad. I mean, not great.
Oh yeah,
Oh, well.
I got a 17 as well.
17.
Nice.
You would know that this is a corded land. This is one of the islands of Feyreach. And it is dangerous to be here. It is almost impossible to leave if you are mortal. So,
Meanwhile, there's a
Yeah, my
fucking hell
God.
portal that's leading right here. What the fuck?
Yeah, like we don't control this portal, so
it's
like,
not going away.
but it might.
I'm fucking Beast's already making his way towards the cabin, bro. Stay near the portal if you want.
Yeah, I think opening the
Yeah.
cabin will be a good place to start next time.
In for a penny.
As you open the cabin doors, you
I was gonna knock. I was gonna be kind and knock.
Okay. As you knock,
Open the damn
Hello?
door.
the door
Even
swings
worse.
open by itself, and there is
Of
nobody in there. But what you do see are flowers. And that is where we are going to end today's session.
You did.